All right, let's go. What is up, boxing world? What is up, people? What's up, FightHype family? Glad to be joined for another live. Gonna get into it in just a little bit. Just waiting for all the fans and everybody to get in the chat, and we can start the discussion. Benavidez Plant. I started a little something on Twitter, maybe you could say, and then obviously, like everyone else, I saw the press conference yesterday in Los Angeles. It delivered as expected. We knew it was going to be verbally violent, let's call it, and that these guys hate each other. In a way, this press conference was long overdue. They've already used most of their material on each other. So, but I want to dive into the press conference. I want to dive into a tweet I had that sparked a little bit of a discussion on Twitter with the boxing world. And we'll get into all that and some more. Actually, going to play some Undisputed too. Don't sleep on that. I'm going to play the Undisputed game. I haven't done my first ranked match yet. I've won over 30 unranked quick matches, but I saved that first ranked match for a live. And I will be dropping lots of Undisputed content. The early access just came out Tuesday. It's super fun. So we will be checking in with that. But first, what do the gamers call it? IRL. We're going to start with the in real life boxing, the stuff that matters. And we're going to start with Benavidez Plant in just a minute. Just letting a few other people trickle into the chat, and we'll kick it off. Good boxer with a chin usually beats a puncher, says Gino. We'll get into that, Gino. And I assume you're talking about Caleb Plant over David Benavidez, but I'm beginning to see David be a little underrated right now. I think people have gotten angry with the level of competition he's had thus far at 26 years old, and it's beginning to make them overlook all the wonderful offensive skills he has heading into this fight with Caleb Plant. He's not just simply a puncher. He may actually have faster hands than Caleb Plant, better combination puncher than Caleb Plant, and we'll see who has the better jab. Caleb Plant is better at working his levels with the jabs. You know, that Andre Ward, Floyd Mayweather-esque jab to the pit of the stomach, to the body. He has that in his arsenal, and he could bring it, double it up, body, head, body, switch up levels with it. David has a great power jab, has underrated speed, and has an educated jab as well. Doesn't throw it to the body as much as Caleb, but he does do that as well. So we will get jumped in just a second here. Let me see who else is jumping into the chat. Let's see. David Benavidez is going to knock him out, says Conrad. David B. and his pops were being very disrespectful, says Mr. Shaw. Lou 0923 says, I'm rooting for Plant now. I was a big Benavidez fan, but bruh, his pops turns me off, and they are too cocky. Jonathan Martinez, Plant knows what time it is. Benavidez a monster. Love from Dallas, Texas, baby. Joe Gonzalez, I got Plant. Junior Meza says, I think David was chill until Caleb brought up the coke issue. I disagree. He was heated before the presser even started. He was trying to fight him and his team in the parking lot hours before they even got to press conference time. So I think that was just David a little unhinged, a little extra, we could say, at press time. But let me see a few more. Plant bringing the shovel, LOL. Joe Dirt, what's up? I can't wait for this fight. What's up, Joe Dirt? Gixer says Plant's bringing the shovel like he did for Anthony Durrell. Conrad, it's just personal. Joe Dirt, it's part of boxing, making it exciting. Y'all too soft. Right? Joe Dirt, Joe Dirt, I'm a big Bernard Hopkins fan, and he threw down the flag of Puerto Rico, so I hear you. I'm pretty much with you. It is boxing. All right, so what we got? About a little over 100 people. Let's not get greedy. That's good enough to start the show. Wolin Phipps says, you don't think that was David being afraid. I think that was David having some nerves, run wild, but not necessarily afraid. It's nerves, but not afraid. Some of what Caleb's saying is true, that he's been at this level of a press conference, all eyes on you for a pay-per-view fight before, and so he's a little more comfortable in that spot than David is, but that ultimately doesn't mean he's going to win the fight. So let's get it started. I did a tweet, ladies and gentlemen, where I said, I see Benavidez get put down a lot because of the lone knockdown in his career against Ronald Gavril. To me, that's a little similar to bringing up Jose Cotto hurting Canelo in his career. They were 10 months apart. Canelo was 19. Canelo was 2 months before his 20th birthday, and David was 20. He was, I think, 3 months before his 21st birthday. They were about 10 months apart in age. So, and so Jose Cotto, the younger brother of Hall of Famer Miguel Cotto, he hurts a 19-year-old Canelo. I was actually at this fight. I bought tickets for my family. I saved up money, and I brought my wife and my father, God rest his soul, not with us no more, and my mom to the cheap seats. They were like $400 a pop. And we actually went to Mayweather-Mosley. That was the main event that night, and Canelo was on the undercard, and we were excited to see him. And when he got hurt in the first round, my dad, a harsh New Yorker, goes, "Oh, I guess this kid, I thought this kid was this and that, and now he's getting hurt. What's going on?" But then he turned it around and beat him up, and my dad said, "This kid's pretty fucking good. He did pretty good." And I already knew Canelo, and then my dad liked Canelo from that. So I was actually at that fight where he got hurt into the ropes up in the rafters, and he went on to knock out Jose Cotto. I said, Canelo got so much better after this and eventually became the first ballot Hall of Famer, we all know. And so I saw a lot of replies to this, right, where people said one got hurt and went on to win by stoppage. The other got dropped and won a decision, LOL. This post makes it seem as if they faced anyone similar on skill at this point in their careers. Too bad Canelo didn't go do cocaine after. Where's the other one? There was another one. How does it compare when Canelo's never been dropped? Laughing my ass off, do better. What am I missing? Canelo never went down, LOL, right? Well, I just want to refer you back to the sentence. That's a little similar. Similar. Let's Google definitions. Similar definition. Excuse me. Similar, resembling without being identical, right? Resembling without being identical. So, again, I'm not saying that because David Benavidez got dropped by Ronald Gavril that he's going to wind up being, and you know what, actually, while I'm at that, to further that point, Muhammad Ali against Henry Cooper. Got knocked down against Henry Cooper before he became a champion, right? Ali got dropped when he fought Henry Cooper. Oscar De La Hoya, when he fought John Molina. One reason why these scorecards are 117, 110, 116, 111, and 116, 111, and not 117, 11, and 118, 110 was Oscar got dropped in that fight against John Molina. Now, he went on and dominated, but De La Hoya, 1995, skinny, young De La Hoya, got dropped. Again, if you don't believe me, go to the box rec. Clay was knocked down in the fourth round, right? Against Henry Cooper, he winds up knocking out Sonny Liston twice thereafter, or stops Sonny Liston and then knocks him out in the rematch. So, point being that, is David Benavidez going to beat Canelo Alvarez, Oscar De La Hoya, and Muhammad Ali? Maybe not. Those are quite lofty goals to get to. You could be a great fighter and not reach the goals those three men reached. You could still make the Hall of Fame and not get there. My point isn't to be blasphemous and to make Benavidez, Ali, Canelo, or De La Hoya. What it is when a guy gets hurt, or Canelo, when he got hurt by Jose Cotto too, when a guy gets hurt in his early 20s, or even in Canelo's case as a teenager, before they really develop their full man strength, and particularly if it's a flash knockdown like John against De La Hoya was, like Cooper against Ali, then you can't look at that and then run with it and say, look, he got dropped by Ronald Gavril, so he's going to get stopped by such and such and dropped by such and such. It doesn't work that way. There's evidence to back that up. Ali, he winds up taking punches from the greatest punchers in boxing history. George Foreman, Sonny Liston, Joe Frazier. These were guys that couldn't, well, Joe Frazier dropped him in the first fight, but these were guys that couldn't really drop him and knock him out, but Henry Cooper did. He was a young fighter still learning on the job, and that experience made him better. De La Hoya against John Molina. He's getting dropped by John Molina, but then when he fights Felix Trinidad and Sugar Shane Mosley and Ike Quartey and Fernando Vargas, these guys are clipping him hard, and he's staying on his feet because he's a grown man now. He's a full-fledged grown man. And David Benavidez at 26 is a full-fledged grown man now. And, he didn't go on to face near the caliber of opposition Canelo did thereafter, or De La Hoya, or Ali. So I think some of that is really not a fault of his own. But but a lot of it is. We know the cocaine test, the coming in overweight, but I also think he was avoided a little bit by some of the top 168s and didn't do himself any favors. But that's all. It's all done now because now the fight is actually here. So I just want to kind of touch on that for a minute before we jump into the press conference between Caleb Plant and David Benavidez, just to clear things up, Let's see here. Have you played Undisputed, Sean? I have Lil Benny, and I will later on in the stream, so be ready to watch me do that. Benavidez better come prepared, says Psychophia. Karma Serene said, not the English lesson. I had to go there. Shout out Devin Haney, says Sturdy. Benavidez by late round stoppage, says Chin Checker. Do the whole show in my dad's accent. Yeah. Mike Briggs Boxing, what's up, FightHype? How you doing, brother? Thank you. All right, so I'll just keep it pushing, but that's my take on it. To kind of clear up that tweet, because again, your boy got some blowback, and I get it. People are thinking I'm trying to slight Canelo to big up David, but it's really just to provide context. So now moving on to the press conference that was right. Caleb Plant and David Benavidez. So we saw David. It reminded me a little bit of these two, a little bit, with Benavidez definitely resembling Fernando Vargas. Caleb Plant, different kind of personality than Oscar De La Hoya, but more the calm, cerebral agitator against the machismo guy that's going to be expected to come forward, the naturally bigger guy who wants to take the other guy's head off. And I say that because, there was... This is the fight I was referencing. This whole time I thought the picture was brought up. This is the fight that I was referencing, De La Hoya and Vargas. And I bring up this fight because there was a quote David said where he says, him and his father kept saying, he's about to cry. He's about to cry. He's about to cry. They said that over and over again about Caleb Plant, when to me, clearly, he was not about to cry. And full disclosure, it's going to, you know what? I'll keep some suspense as to who I'm favoring to win the fight as we move along. So to jump ahead, if we were scoring the press conference like a round, who won that round as a press conference, it was Caleb Plant. It was Caleb Plant. I took some notes in there, and the last time I heard a guy say he wants to cry, why are you crying? You're about to cry. It was Fernando. It was when Fernando Vargas, It's when Fernando Vargas said that to Oscar De La Hoya. And ultimately, there was some similarities there. There was bad blood there. Fernando felt like Oscar had ducked him for a few years in the early 2000s. Oscar was quoted, I think, in Ring back in the day of saying he didn't want to give Fernando that fight. There was some bad blood there. Fernando was once jogging in Big Bear, and Oscar laughed at him when he fell in the snow or something like that. So there was years of build-up, and Fernando felt like this guy had been ducking him and didn't want to get in the ring with him for years. And that's how David feels with Caleb. You heard Jose Sr. saying, you didn't want the fucking fight. You were forced into this. You wanted to make the Charlo fight first. You asked for a 22-foot ring. You asked to come out second, even though David's the interim world champion and this and that, right? So he's like Fernando. He's thinking this guy's been ducking him, and now I got him where I want him. And I'm going to be on the front foot, and I'm going to knock him out. He's coming with a lot of machismo and a lot of rage. But that worked against Fernando Vargas. We all know how that fight ended. It ended with, De La Hoya taking him out. There you see a bloody Fernando Vargas. And he took advantage of Fernando's anger and aggression and used it against him in that fight. And that's definitely what I'm picking up on is the game plan from Caleb. And, his father, too, came in. He's got to keep his emotions in check for fight night. So does David. That rage, especially for the guy who's the aggressive guy, Joe Frazier against Muhammad Ali, Roberto Duran in that first fight against Sugar Ray Leonard. Those front foot aggressive guys who are coming to get the boxer, they got to have that edge to them. They got to have some nastiness and some anger in them, but you can't let it burn you up. You got to control it. There was old writers who would tell me the two things every fighter must control is anger and fear. A proper level of anger and a proper level of fear. Fear for the opponent, which is really respect. And they came in saying he's not. These are quotes. He's nothing. He's nothing. You know, he's a pussy. He's nothing. All of that, and that sells the fight, and that's good. And you know, you may feel those things, but deep down beneath all that, there needs to be that amount of respect for your opponent. You can't come in overconfident, or you know, worst case scenario for David Benavidez, he winds up on this list. When trash talking goes wrong, and then you wind up on these, you know, videos that get all kinds of views where they play what you said at the press conference and then they play the result of the fight of you getting beat up and it looks bad. That's the worst case scenario for David Benavidez in this fight. And so while David came in overconfident, dismissive of his opponent, believing his opponent is in fear of him and that he's nothing, Caleb said, "You're a wolf and I'm a wolf. There's no sheep that get to sit up here. You're a hell of a fighter. You've been a hell of a fighter." And you know, Caleb, if you're reading into it, playing armchair psychologist, Caleb has the better mentality heading into a prize fight. He respects what's in front of him. He knows it's going to be hard work. The other guy's functioning on emotion. The other guy's being more clinical and logical. And if that plays out in the ring, that could favor Caleb Plant for sure. And then even at the trainers, Stephen Edwards, he's went up against David before, but not with guys as talented and not one natural 168 pounders like Caleb Plant. So he knows David Benavidez very well, having worked the opposite corner against him, I think once or twice, maybe even 2 times now. And Edwards is going to be cold and clinical. He's going to watch hours of tape of Benavidez. And if Jose Sr. is coming in with he's a pussy, he's scared, he's going to run, we're just going to knock him out, he might find himself getting out-coached by Stephen Edwards. And he might find his son getting outboxed by Caleb Plant. Roy Jones used to say when a guy's talking about a knockout, it's always to him bad. He looked at it as he doesn't want to put in the work. He's not ready for a hard 12-round fight mentally. And he's not respecting his opponent. I got this quote from there it is right there, from that fight right there. Morales Barrera 3. If you go watch that fight, once we got to the championship rounds and it became kind of apparent that Barrera's going to win this fight, he's going to win the upset, he's going to win the trilogy. Jim said, Roy, is Morales at this point getting a little disappointed? And he says it's not that he's disappointed or disheartened, it's that he didn't take him seriously. He showed up thinking he was going to outweigh Barrera at 130 and knock him out, and he lied to himself about how tough of a fight it was really going to be. And so now it's the 10th round, and he knows what kind of fights he's in, and that's what Roy said. He goes, anytime a guy's talking about, this time I'm just going to knock him out, that's not a good way to go about it. So I always remember that Roy Jones clip. So I remember Roy saying that. I remember Vargas saying, "Why are you crying? Why do you want to cry?" to De La Hoya, and then it didn't go well for him. So sometimes we can look back at fights that happened in the past in history, right? And there was foreshadowing leading into those fights. You could go back and watch a press conference, and hindsight's 20/20, but you see something from the fighters or one of the fighters that tells you all along he was going to win. Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez. I picked Ramirez for months heading into that fight. I stuck to my pick, but the signs on fight week, the edge that Josh Taylor had, the way he stepped to Ramirez and things of that nature, and the way Ramirez responded told you heading into that fight night, Taylor's the one with the edge, not Ramirez. So that was foreshadowing. So if we're foreshadowing, then maybe Plant is going to win this fight and pull off the upset and outbox David Benavidez. But with that said, I'm still picking David Benavidez to win this fight. Again, so if we're scoring the press conference, for people saying David Benavidez was unhinged, some people didn't like the way he came off. He was classless. Caleb Plant was composed and logical and more articulate. I would have to agree with all that. I got the same 2 pair of eyeballs the rest of you have. I saw what happened, so yes, I would agree. But all of that said, on fight night, I still think it's going to be Benavidez. I think that Benavidez began to be a little underrated because people look at the David Lemieux and the Kyron Davis and they go, these are overmatched guys. Half of them are middleweights. As Canelo famously said, Anthony Dorel, one name, one guy. But just if you know your boxing and you know the eye test, he is one of the most offensively proficient fighters in boxing. Everybody talks about that first Gavril fight, right? But in that second fight, my man, and this again, mind you, this is a 168 pounder who's really a 175 pounder getting down to 168, threw 942 punches in that 12-round fight. Landed, almost 40%, pretty accurate too, and a lot of it being set up with the jab. He's not just some plodding, come forward guy naked without the jab. David Benavidez has an excellent jab, an excellent hand speed. He's long behind the jab to set up the combinations. So he is offensively a brilliant fighter. It's just that needs to be proven against better opposition. Enter Caleb Plant. And I think that so into that fight, I do favor Benavidez. However, again, I've said this many times on these live streams before. Go back and watch Benavidez against Anthony Durrell. Benavidez wasn't comfortable letting his hands go in the center of the ring. The moving target, Anthony Durrell, savvy veteran, and a guy with fast hands. These are things Caleb Plant brings to the ring and neutralized David in the center of the ring a little bit. And David wasn't really comfortable letting his hands go in the center of the ring. He would just drive. He was patient. He would drive Durrell to the ropes, and that's where he'd let go of the combinations. Can't let that happen with Caleb Plant. He needs to grow in this fight, and you grow when you fight better fighters, and I think we will see David Benavidez grow before our eyes in this fight, in that he'll be forced to let go of his hands in the center of the ring. He'll be forced to explore everything he can do offensively. He'll have to bring out the whole repertoire against Caleb Plant. He's not going to be facing guys that he's been facing lately who, by the second round, they're in the high guard, afraid to open up because David's throwing, 6-7 punch combinations off the jab, and they're just getting jabbed through their guard and basically trying to survive. Caleb's going to be countering, moving, pivoting off, punching off the pivot, checking him with hooks, working his jab to the pit of the stomach and up top, slick defense, fast hands, sharp punches. So it's going to be a challenge for David Benavidez. But I think he's going to find the answers in there offensively as the fight goes on because he's so capable. He has fast hands. He has long arms. He has combination punching. He has a jab. People now, ultimately, maybe Caleb undresses him, outboxes him, and he's left. He can't. Maybe he just can't cut off the ring, and he hasn't. His feet have looked slow, like he plods a little bit. But when you're so tall and you're not like a Canelo who has to constantly cut that distance, constantly coming forward. Sometimes you don't need to cut the distance enough when you're so long that the other guy is in range. Anytime the other guy is able to punch, you can punch too because of your length. So he doesn't have to have the greatest ability to cut off the ring, but he better be able to do it somewhat at a high level. He doesn't have to be quite as smart as Canelo Alvarez because he's bigger and younger and throws more punches than Canelo Alvarez, but he better have something of a high-level boxing IQ. And I think as a chubby kid who loved boxing first and foremost as a fan, like most of us, I think his boxing IQ will be there because he's been studying the sport, in love with it for so long. Again, foreshadowing actually points Caleb's direction. His coach may very well out-coach Jose Sr. in the corner. But I think Caleb will get off to a good start. But once David finds his rhythm offensively, that might be in the third round, might be as late as the fourth or fifth round. If it happens as late as the sixth or the seventh round, he's in trouble. But I think he'll be able to find it at some point still in the first half of the fight. And he might be a little behind at that point, but I think that's where the fight's going to change. And once he begins to find the range with Caleb Plant, and they get into the second half of the fight, and Caleb's forced to be more stationary, I think David, my pick is right now, 2 months out from the fight. Things can change, but my pick is David still to stop Caleb in the second half of that fight, despite everything I said in Caleb Plant's favor. So that's how I'm seeing that early on. Let me see what you got, chat. Who has the better gas tank? Asked Curious George. That's a good question. Caleb Plant, if you look at is a more ripped up guy, got the better physique, no question about it. But Caleb does fade a little bit in late rounds, a little bit. He did against Canelo, obviously. He did against Jose Uzcategui. Caleb Truax, I think in round 9 or 10, caught him with an uppercut because Caleb needed a breather. He's not a robot, after boxing his ears off for 8 or 9 rounds, the guy finally got an uppercut in. This is boxing. Those things happen. But yeah, I think Caleb does fade a little bit late. No one's been forcing David. No one's been giving David any resistance since the Durrell fight. And no one's made him go a full 12 rounds in years. So, David's hasn't been as tested lately as Caleb has in terms of the Canelo and Uzcategui fights. Uzcategui was in his prime, let's say, when Caleb fought him, not anymore. But David in that, with Alex Ariza, did show a great gas tank in that Graville rematch. Again, he threw 942 punches, which is insane for a guy at 168 pounds of his size. And then even before, Ariza came on board, in this first fight, they threw 863 punches as a 20-year-old when he became the youngest super middleweight world title champion, WBC champ. And he threw 863 punches at super middleweight. So the guy fights at a crazy pace. Although, to be fair, again, in Caleb Plant's favor, Benavidez, Durrell, punch stats. When he fought Anthony Durrell did slow down that pace as compared to a guy like Graville, who was a punching bag, essentially. Let's take a look here. If I could just get the punch stats somewhere. Here we go. Okay, so Benavidez threw let's call it 500 punches. I think he stopped him in the 9th. So he stops him in round 9. 500 punches over 9 rounds I think it's about 55 punches, right? So 55 punches against Ronald Graville. He's more around, 70, 80 punches around. Against Durrell, a moving target, a veteran with some defense, with hand speed, he was able to touch David a little bit and slow his pace down. And that's what Caleb Plant is definitely going to have to do. Slow the pace down. He damn sure can't get caught in a firefight. If David's punch stats start going up to 60, 70, 80 punches around, it's probably not going well for Plant. But if Plant could keep him at the 50 punches around that race, 50, maybe even approaching 60, but really in the 50s, ideally in the 40s, then Caleb is dictating the pace and he's the one with the advantage. So that's how I see it thus far, folks. Let me check the chat and see what we got here. Let's see. Uzcategui was a problem when Caleb Plant fought him, says Polo Ramirez. I agree. He was. Not the same guy since then. Cookies asked where the fuck Charlo been at. I think my man Regis Prograis had an interview recently about that. Charlo going through some issues right now. I'm just curious if Charlo's going to come back at 60 or 68 and when he'll be back. Andre Ward #1 says Caleb Plant is not scared. Benavidez should be. Weedy Gonzalez said, yeah, right, Plant ain't got Sweet Pea Whitaker defense. He does have good defense, but nobody really has Sweet Pea. I mean, how many guys really have a defense like Bernard Hopkins, Sweet Pea Whitaker, Floyd Mayweather? For everyone else, even if you're a good defensive fighter at the top level against a very offensively talented fighter like Benavidez, you're not going to shut him down. You're not going to pitch a shutout. So if Caleb wins this fight, he's going to have to withstand some punishment. I don't think. I mean, I could be wrong. We never know. But I don't think, him and Breadman ideally are going to want to pitch a shutout and just box this guy's ears off. Make his feet look slow, all kinds of things. But I think they're not. I don't think that's realistic. I think at some point David will find the mark, and it'll be two-way action. Caleb's not going to be able to Mayweather Baldomir, Mayweather Guerrero this thing, Mayweather Maidana 2 this thing. At some point, a fight will break out, and Caleb, as he should, wears the brave face. He talks about experience, right? But more times than not, and the exception is for great fighters, guys like Marco Antonio Barrera after Pacquiao and Junior Jones knocked him out. My mind escaped. George Foreman after Ali knocked him out. Roberto Duran after Thomas Hearns knocked him out. But for the most part, those are exceptions to the rule. Usually the rule with fighters is, the first time, once you've been broken, it's easier to be broken the second time. And once you've been knocked out, it's easier to be knocked out the second time. And so I don't. If David starts to find the mark, we'll see if Caleb is able to physically, hold up as well, or sometimes it's almost like PTSD. When you've been knocked out before and the other guy starts to land hard, those thoughts in the back of your mind can start to creep in about what you've suffered before. Caleb's a very mentally strong guy and mentally strong fighter, so I expect him, not to wilt once David starts to find the mark. I think it'll remain a competitive fight, but it'll change the momentum, and ultimately it'll start to go in David's direction. That's just how I see the fight happening. Let's see what else. Canelo's defense is insane. His bob and weave is nice. Indeed it is. Canelo's got a great defense. David will be tested defensively in this fight like a way he never has before. He's not going to be able to get away with getting touched up and then just smiling and licking his own blood. He might get away with that, but I want to see David show what he's got. To me, he's always actually had good reflexes. He has a good high guard and hasn't done a whole lot out of. He kind of relies on the high guard and then does a little reflex out of it sometimes. And he's relying on his length when he does that. He does stand straight up, and that chin is exposed when he relies on the reflexes. But he's a tall guy, so it's not easy to find him when he pulls back with some reflex out of the high guard. I would like to see David, but David is going to be offensive-minded, and he will be getting touched up by Plant in this fight. And he better have a good chin, because Caleb may not be a KO artist, but he has pop in his left hook in particular. He dropped Uzcategui twice with that fight, and he had the knockout of the year against Darrell with that left hook. He's got some pop in that left hook for sure. The right hand's never been as good as his left hook, and that's probably something Breadman is working on big time. So we'll see. The only thing, Miles Livingston says, the only thing David can't do is fight going backwards. That remains to be seen. No one's made him fight going backwards. I've actually had some people in boxing that work in the sport tell me they think Caleb will try to make David fight going backwards at times because of what you said. They don't think he could fight going backwards. We'll see. Stepping on the front foot to Benavidez, we'll see. I think he would love that as opposed to fighting off the back foot and trying to keep away and outbox him. Jay Perez Music says Caleb Plant's jab will be too much for David, and that's what I'm getting at. I think we're sleeping on Benavidez's offensive proficiency. He has a great jab too. Like I said, Plant's better at working his levels with it better. Stab you to the body, stab you up top, keep you guessing where it's coming. David has a jab to the body too, but more only if you're stationary. Again, he's not doing that in the center of the ring. He's doing that more when guys lay on the ropes in the high guard. Then he'll do that power jab to the body to open you up. But David has a tremendous jab too. And we talk about Caleb as the pure boxer, which he is. I'm not convinced that he's faster than David Benavidez in terms of hand speed. Benavidez is deadly with his hand speed, but there is two different types of hand speed sometimes in boxing. Mayweather and Pacquiao are a great example. Pacquiao was faster than Floyd when it came to combination punching, putting 4, 5, 6, and 7 together. But Floyd was faster than Pacquiao when it came to single shot speed or maybe two shot speed. That single pop, that quick, straight line shot. Floyd had that over, and same thing when Floyd fought Zab. Zab was pretty damn fast all around, whether it was single shot speed or combination. But Zab, kind of like Pacquiao, he's faster than Floyd at putting them together. But Floyd had better timing than both of them, and in addition had that single shot speed, and that's Caleb and David. David's faster than Caleb when they're as combination punchers. They're both fast. David's faster. But Caleb is a little sharper with the single shot stuff, and ultimately you can't get off 4, 5, 6 punch combinations when a guy is sharpshooting you with those shots. It makes you reset. You're missing your first and second shot, and you're ready to open up a combination, and boom, you get sniped with the jab, you get sniped with the straight right hand, or checked with the hook, and that stops you from opening up with the next 2 or 3 punches you were going to throw, and it resets. And if Caleb can do that repeatedly with David, make him reset, not allow David to get the combinations going, he can win the fight, So we'll see. Does Wilson have a chance at Navarrete? Asked Dane Sampson. Good to see you, Dane. I do think so. I do think Wilson is a live dog a little bit again. But then again, Navarrete is if you know, Wilson has showed me a good left hook on tape. Now, part of you is, man, he got knocked out by Joe Nunoy. There's no way he's going to beat Emmanuel Navarrete. But I watched tape, and Wilson has a good left hook. This is the first time I've seen Emmanuel Navarrete fight someone taller than himself. One thing that makes Emmanuel Navarrete so great at 122 and even 26 is his size. He's a big, especially at 122. When he fought Isaac Dogbe, it was comical how much bigger he was than him. So he's this big guy who could get away with throwing that long, rangy uppercut on the outside against shorter guys. Against a taller guy who's got the reach to be in range when he lets go of that big uppercut from the outside where shorter guys aren't in range and they're only in range to be hit by it and not really reply. Wilson at 5'9" against Navarrete's 5'7", equal arm length, he's going to be in range to fire back with a power shot when Navarrete does that left uppercut from long range. He might catch him with that left hook when Navarrete opens up. I'm intrigued by that fight. You know, you still got to favor Navarrete, but this is Navarrete's first big fight at 130. Wilson's been at 130. He's taller than him. This is the first time Navarrete doesn't have a size advantage. I'm actually intrigued by the fight. You know, the odds makers have Wilson a huge underdog. If you like to bet, I might throw a little money on Wilson because the odds are just so crazy. Oops, my hair looks crazy. The odds are just so crazy in Navarrete's favor that you might want to lay a little money on Liam Wilson. You might. And I interviewed Liam Wilson. Interview hasn't gone up on the channel yet. I know it'll be up here because Fight Week is coming. So the Liam Wilson stuff will be up soon. Or no, shit, it is Saturday, isn't it? Oops. Interview should be up soon. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. But be on the lookout for my interview with Liam Wilson. And Daniel Radovich, excuse me, man, can't pronounce that last name, said Liam Wilson promised his dying father he would win a world title in this fight. So, again, you might want to take a look into putting some money on Liam Wilson. Dante Williams says David Benavidez has slower footwork than Canelo. Benavidez is a flat-footed. Benavidez won't be able to land his 3 to 6 punch combinations. Caleb is going to pop shot and outbox him, kind of like I was mentioning he could potentially do. And you mentioned 3-6 punch. That reminds me of 6 rounds. Again, if you're scoring the press conference, it sounded better if you're a Caleb Plant fan than a Benavidez fan. Benavidez, again, I mentioned you don't want to come in overconfident and dismissive of your opponent. You have to be realistic with the challenge put forth in front of you. And him saying inside of 6 rounds, maybe it's, all right, but realistically, David, that's probably going to be the toughest part of the fight is the 6th round. The 6 rounds is going to be the most frustrating and challenging part of the fight. It's the second half, the second 6th round, 7 to 12, where you're expected to take over the fight, not the first 6. So what, again, he can tell us that, the media that, the fans that, and pump the fight, but deep down, he has to know in his mind there's a good chance this fight isn't ending in 6 rounds, and that's actually going to be the most challenging part of the fight when Caleb is fresh and has his legs at 100%. So, again, not just to touch on that. Squared Circle Boxing said, scared? Guys at this level ain't scared. I agree. Although Michael Spinks might have been a little afraid of Mike Tyson back in 1988. Murad Hakar might have been a little afraid of Bernard Hopkins in 03. Karan Shukajan a couple weeks ago against Duranez might have had a little bit of fear with the amount of movement he was using in that fight. As tough as these guys are, they're human too. They are fighting at 168, right? Says Raider Reaper. Indeed, 168. Master Yaqub Ali Khan. Here are the determining factors of this matchup. Benavidez' size, reach, punching volume, and dog. Plant will be on his bike for 12 rounds, running for his life, landing ineffective counter shots. All right. Manitas de Piedra says only thing Benavidez needs to improve for this fight will be his head movement. Molly Mall says Max Kellerman gets all his new commentary from guys like Sean Z, YSM Sports, and Champside. Appreciate the support, Molly Mall. Man, I'd like to go with, I definitely looked up to Max growing up. One of those pictures in there is me and Jim Lampley. Here, I'll point to it right there. That's me and Jim Lampley. So Max and Jim are two guys I would love to have Max on here, or if he could have your boy on his Max on Boxing channel. I know when Max Kellerman does the NBA talk, he'll bring on some of the Knicks the Knicks YouTubers, guys that cover the Knicks. He'll bring him on the channel. So Max, holla at your boy, please, or I'll holla at you. Either way. 619 Cali Factor says fighters fear each other, fear other fighters. They are human, right? Weedy Gonzalez says Benavidez needs to work on his whole defense. He squares up a lot. He does square up a lot, and he does walk in standing straight up. And that, especially against that left hook, and that's Caleb's best shot, he could get checked by that hook. But, Weedy, at the same time, I do like his high guard. All high guards aren't created equal. He has been touched up in that high guard, but I still like it. I do like his high guard, although the body's exposed when he does that, and someone like Canelo would love to eat him up there. But David, to me, has shown underrated reflexes. He's got a good little pullback out of that high guard sometimes. Now, he drops the hands when he does it to get that flexibility, and you can catch him with the chin exposed doing that. But he's a tall guy. Sometimes it's hard to get those tall guys when they pull back with good reflexes, even when they pull back with the chin exposed. Point being, I think David actually is better defensively than he's done. He's better. He's more capable defensively than he's done thus far. Although he hasn't really been taking punches since the Durrell fight because he's been so dominant. But he hasn't had to show it, and he will have to show it against Caleb. That could work one of two ways. It could bite him in the ass that he hasn't been showing it in fights, and now that he needs it, it won't really be there the way he does against Plant. Or now that he's up against a better fighter, the tools in the bag that are there, they will show up, and they will show up against a better opponent, and that's what I'm expecting to happen. It's kind of fun in a way for me to see everyone begin to get mad at David for the way he conducted himself. It's funny, he's kind of getting it from all angles. A lot of Mexican fans aren't with him. They love Canelo so much, they're rooting for Plant. That's how much they side with Canelo over Benavidez. Then you go over to a lot of American fans, they're rooting for Plant. And so I think David will open up a lot of eyes March 25th. I could be wrong. Could be a big night for Caleb Plant, where Caleb Plant becomes a star in boxing in America. But I think David will prove a lot of people wrong, and he'll show people why people like Mike Tyson, why myself, have always been so enamored with him with the eye test. That's what I see happening. Let me see here. Tony Harrison will box the ears off of Tim Tszyu like Devin did George. Samuel Washington said that. Daniel asking Tim Tszyu versus Tony Harrison. Miguel Angel, Mexicans for Plant. Right, I see that. So, Tim Tszyu versus Tony Harrison. I got Tim Tszyu. Samuel saying Tony Harrison will box the ears off Tim Tszyu like Devin did George. I think Tim's more dangerous than George Kambosos. I think he's a more dangerous fighter than George Kambosos. He punches harder, educated pressure, just a physically stronger fighter, and got some explosiveness too. George overachieved that night against Teofimo. Not taking nothing away from George. He did that. And Tony, as well as he boxes, and he boxes so well sometimes for long stretches of fights, he isn't Devin Haney either. Tim Tszyu's better than George Kambosos, and Tony Harrison isn't quite Devin Haney. And we know the book on Tony Harrison, going back to Willie Nelson, going back to Jarrett Hurd, and of course the second Charlo fight. He gets off to a good start. He probably will get off to a good start against Tim Tszyu. But Tony Harrison, fast hands, can counterpunch, is fun to watch as he boxes. It's not a guy just pop-shotting. I mean, he is fun to watch while he puts paws on people, turning them with... He's so tall, 6'1" at 154. That's why he usually gets dropped when guys step inside of those long arms. Charlo with the left hook. Jarrett Hurd was long like he was long. They're both two big guys. And I expect Tim Tszyu to step inside of those long arms when he pins them on the ropes. Tony fought so well off the ropes that last fight, but this is a different animal in Tim Tszyu. Basically, we know the book on Tony Harrison. He boxes beautifully. But if you touch him up, if you stay on him like Jarrett Hurd, Willie Nelson, Jermell Charlo, you're going to get him out of there in the second half of the fight. He's not the most durable guy. He's a very skilled guy, but he's not the most durable guy. Maybe at 6'1", getting all the way down to 154, leaves his legs a little weak. So I expect him to do his thing against Tim Tszyu, but Tim Tszyu to stop him in the second half of that fight. it only makes it tougher that fight's in Australia. Tim Tszyu's a dog. He may be the son of a world champion, but he doesn't act like some rich kid. He's a dog. He's a dog, and he's going to show it in that fight against Tony Harrison. That's going to be a hell of a fight. Tony will perform well like he always does. He always performs well, even in defeat. But I think Tim Tszyu's going to get to him in the second half of that fight. That left hook to the body is going to be a killer when he pins Harrison along the ropes, and he knows how to cut the ring off. We're talking about David Benavidez hasn't really shown us the ability to cut off the ring. We're critiquing his footwork. Tim Tszyu can cut that ring off. I know Goucher walked him into a right hand and dropped him, but he controlled the fight thereafter, and he was not shook up by that right hand. It didn't make him timid at all in the slightest, and he got his head off the line better. He didn't get hit with it as much as that fight went on. And big news for Tim Tszyu, he was going to lose that Charlo fight as far as I was concerned. Although Charlo, against certain opponents, needs 2 cracks at it. He comes in a little, I don't know what the word is for, maybe lackadaisical, I don't know. He comes in a little whatever for the first fight with Harrison and the first fight with Castaño. Then in the rematch, we saw the real Iron Man, the real Jermell Charlo. Maybe that was going to be the case with Tim Tszyu. Maybe he was going to sleep on Tim Tszyu a little bit, but as long as Jermell really showed up like Iron Man, like he did last May against Castaño, where he was a phenomenal boxer puncher, I didn't see Tim Tszyu winning that fight. I saw him walking in to a buzzsaw. But now, if Tim Tszyu wins this fight, he'll have gotten another great rounds of experience against a guy at the top level in Tony Harrison. He'll get a taste of the hand speed and the craft and the savvy that he'll have to go up against with Charlo, except Charlo's just more explosive and more dangerous and much more sturdy and durable taking punishment than Tony Harrison. But still, Tim Tszyu has a chance to level up in this fight from the experience of fighting Tony Harrison. And now, if he passes this test with Tony Harrison, he went from being a big underdog against Jermell Charlo to a smaller underdog against Jermell Charlo. This fight with Tony Harrison is a blessing in disguise for Tim Tszyu because he was too green for Jermell Charlo. After Tony Harrison, he'll be that much more savvy and ready for that fight. He'll be actually a lot more ready for that fight and not just, being an undefeated, exciting young fighter walking into a buzzsaw. That's how I see it. Let me see here. Let's see. Tszyu versus Fundora. Ooh, that's a tough fight. Figueroa versus Magsayo. Big question for me is Brandon Figueroa the same physically imposing force at 126 pounds that he was at 122 pounds? We were talking about Navarrete with Wilson earlier. Navarrete was a bully at 122, was still a bully at 26, not going to be a bully at 130 in the same way he was there. So if Brandon Figueroa rehydrates, and I heard he does party a little bit in between fights, and that can catch up with you quick. But if Brandon Figueroa rehydrates and he's the same kind of animal at 126 that he is at 122, I favor Brandon Figueroa because Magsayo fights in spurts. And as good a right hand as he has a good right hand. He lost to Ray Vargas, but he dropped Ray Vargas with that right hand. And Brandon Figueroa going to get hit with that right hand a lot. But he throws it sparingly. He's not a consistent 3 minutes of every round fighter. His offense comes and goes a little bit. And Figueroa, if he rehydrates and he's the force he is at 26 and 22, I think he could walk through those right hands. And if it goes to 12 rounds, with the kind of work rate Figueroa does, he's almost like Margarito was back in the day, just relentless. Figueroa should win that fight. There's a lot of ifs in that prediction, but that's just how I see it. Who do I think has the higher IQ, power, and footwork between Beterbiev and Benavidez? I think it's Beterbiev right now. He definitely has the better footwork than David. In these last 2 fights against Anthony Yard and Joe Smith, fights where guys are coming forward and coming to get better, because most time you fight Arthur Beterbiev, you're going to try to box and play keep away. You're not going to try to go after him. But he ran into 2 guys in Yard and Smith who had the power and the physical strength to come at him, and we saw Beterbiev show some beautiful wrinkles to his game with his underrated footwork and jab. So I'd have to give it to Beterbiev over Benavidez right now. But Benavidez is he's faster. than Beterbiev, a lot faster than Beterbiev, and the punching power is comparable. And Benavidez might punch even harder at 75 once he's rehydrated and feeling stronger at 75 and 68. So to answer your question, Beterbiev, but Benavidez has advantages over Beterbiev too, really, namely hand speed. So Jermaine Ortiz versus George Kambosos. Not too interested in that fight. On their best nights, I don't know. I'm going to give the edge to Kambosos there. He was the champion. Cruz versus Rolly Romero would be a cool little fight. It'd be a great fight. Rolly's a puncher, a slugger, and Cruz is a pressure fighter. So someone spontaneous combustion. Beterbiev versus Prime Andre Ward. I'm going to go Ward. Ward was just a great fighter in his prime. I'm going with the Ward that fought the rematch against Kovalev, not the Ward at every other fight at 175 before then. The Ward that fought Sullivan Barrera, the Ward that fought that first fight against Kovalev. I don't know if that Ward beats Beterbiev, but the Ward that turned it up a notch in that Kovalev rematch, I think he'd have beaten Beterbiev. He was a very versatile Ward. He was really good on the inside, had a great jab that had oomph on it too, because he was really a natural left-hander fighting in the orthodox stance. So his jab was almost like a power shot, Ward. And he was terrific on the inside and could definitely box your ears off on the outside. He was a little bit more of a complete skilled fighter compared to Beterbiev, who definitely punches harder than him, but I give it to Ward. David Morrell versus Andrade. I'm going David Morrell. I think Andrade's seen better days. Andrade was at his best at 154. He's all the way up at 68 now. Morrell is a big 168-pounder. Andrade is not. Morrell throws a lot of punches. He's very athletic. He's got fresh legs. Andrade does not. I would favor David Morrell for sure. So, I don't know, guys. What do you think? Do I think Mayweather beat Castillo their first fight? I actually thought that fight was a draw. Because there was some point deductions in the second half of that fight, and depending how you scored it, you could have wound up with 113. That's why HBO had it 115, 111 Castillo, and then the judges had it 115, 111 Mayweather. So if you disagree if you have it 2 rounds closer either way, if you meet in the middle of those two scorecards, you get 113. I actually thought that fight was probably a draw. And then the rematch, people always overblew, but in the rematch, Floyd dusted him. And it was, no, he didn't. Floyd beat him 8-4. If I recall that fight correct, it's still one of the most competitive fights of Floyd's career, the rematch with Castillo. I think that fight was a clean 4-4-4. I believe Floyd got off to a 4-0 lead, and then Castillo won 5, 6, 7, and 8. And heading into the ninth, I think it was even at 4-4, and then Floyd took the championship rounds and won the fight. And that's why the judges had that fight 115, 113, 116, 112. That was a very competitive fight number 2. It wasn't like this Maidana rematch where Floyd just washed him for 12 rounds. It was still competitive in that second fight. Castillo over 24 rounds definitely gave Floyd his best work. Yeah. So do we think it's time to get going with some Undisputed now? What we think, chat? How we feeling? Hold on, let me get the game ready to boot up. Who that? Get your ass whooped, Blue Black. That's Master P from back in the day. I'm really aging myself with that song. But shout out if you know it in the chat. Boom, boom. All right. I'm just checking the chat. How do I think Salvador Sanchez versus Pretty Boy Floyd at featherweight goes? Tough hypothetical because Floyd never fought at featherweight and Sal never fought at 130. If Sal would have moved, I love Salvador Sanchez. I have Sal's poster. You guys can't see it. It's off camera. I have Salvador Sanchez's poster from the Wilfredo Gomez fight. He is my favorite Mexican fighter of all time, along with Bernard Hopkins, Eric El Terrible Morales, and Sugar Ray Leonard. He's probably one of my Mount Rushmore top 4 favorite fighters of all time. But that said, I would have to favor Floyd Mayweather at 130. He was his length and hand speed would have gave even the great Sal a lot of problems. Floyd was actually a naturally bigger man than Sal, so I'd have to give it to Floyd Mayweather, but I do love Salvador Sanchez. So, when is it coming out on PS4 and PS5? Pretty soon. Or not, why did I say that? I have no idea. Maybe that was a Freudian slip. I think it'll come out by the end of the year. That's just my guess. I feel like by Christmas time, 2023, Undisputed will be available on PS5. That might be a stretch, but I don't know. Alright, let's see. Greatest little man ever is Michael Carbajal. Greatest little man I've seen is Iran Calderon. Was an amazing boxer from Puerto Rico. Didn't have any power. Him and Chocolatito Gonzalez. And if we consider Inoue a little man, Inoue for sure. And Mark Too Sharp Johnson. And Johnny Tapia. Those are the best little guys that come to mind. And of course, Finito. Ricardo Lopez. Of course, Ricardo Lopez. So, all right, let's get to work, man. Let's play a little Undisputed. Let me see here. Main scene. Properties. What happened here? All right, hold on, chat. We're gonna have to figure this out. We're gonna have to figure this all out. Boom, boom. Trying to get Undisputed up and going so we can get busy. Let me see here. Properties. Boom. Ha 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 ha. I am a technological genius. Alright. Undisputed, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm a little nervous. Because I played this game so well these last couple days. If you go to my stats for online quick match, as you see, no ranked matches, but I already have 32 wins online, 23 by knockout. A lot of those are rage quits, by the way. So, okay, let me see here. Let me make sure. All right, let's go to the options here and go to, where are we at here? Settings, streamer mode, right? Where I turn, how do I turn off the music? Here we go. On. Boom. So that's streamer mode. So I'm assuming that's the music that won't get us in trouble if we leave it on. I'm not going to take chances, chat. Fuck them. I mean, not fuck them, but just fuck that. Fuck the idea of possibly getting caught and in trouble. How do I just... Yep. We're just going to take off all the music. Boom. Boom. No music. So, no way to get copyright flags. And now I can turn the audio on so we can actually hear the game when I play. Alright. Alright, guys. I fought virtual cab drivers? Yeah, you're probably right. Because I wasn't unranked. All the good people probably ranked. Alright, chat. Are we ready? We ready for the first ever ranked fight of Undisputed happening right here live on FightHype for my account. Alright, what do we want to start with? Do we want to start... you know what? I'll make the decisions around here. We will start with we will start with a lightweight Bud Crawford fight. We'll do that. We'll do that. Or should I just play with Canelo to get the most viewership? Alright, I'm nervous, chat. It's a little more nerve-wracking playing with 250 people watching you. So I might be a little shaky in the first round or two before I catch my rhythm. I didn't take any warm-up fights.
Academy. The time is now.
Let's get busy.
Get set for what should be
yay! We got a guy with no fights. Yay! And he picked Ryan Garcia. We got an easy first one. Thank God. Chat, how's audio? We good? Not too loud, is it? Let me lower it just a little bit so you can hear.
And here he is.
Hear me
Terrence
first and foremost.
Crawford. He can fight
There we go.
both southpaw and orthodox. 5 foot 8 inches.
All right,
tall,
let's go.
4-inch reach. Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed
That's me.
King Rod.
That's him. Now, one thing that sucks online, for whatever reason, I can't switch. When I play on offline against a computer, I can switch. I can switch with Crawford, but when you play online, I can't switch to southpaw. So before you already say in chat, switch, I can't. So, all right, let's get busy. Let's start the fight off in what's called the smooth stance. I'm gonna start in smooth stance and we're just gonna start off with the jab a little bit. Let him shoot off shots. I'm efficient with my punch output. I don't like wasting shots a whole lot. A little stuttery to start. Taking my time. Give me a little time, chat. I'm a little nervous playing in front of y'all. I'm gonna whoop his ass.
Those punches add up.
Alright. Fuck it. I'm gonna just get to him.
So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who
Cut that
forget
right.
what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two
It's tough with this
boxers
connection,
are
but-
finally ready to get it on.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this.
Bear with me for this first round or two, chat, before I shake the nerves and start putting hands on people. Trying to check him with one.
Nice exchanges from both men.
We're gonna counter him. Boom! There it is.
That hook.
Dig to the body. Boom to the body again. Oh, all right. He's seeing, but it's all right. We're investing in the body.
Knockout or bust for both of these fighters.
Boom, 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 boom to the body. Yep. Boom, off another counter. There we go. There we go. Just give me a little time, chat. It's gonna look sexy.
Gets out of the way of that left hand.
Just missed it. Back in range. Just missed that counter to the body. Go ahead. Boom, boom,
Counter
boom.
fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets
Got
his.
Ryan on his bike.
What the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
All right, horrible first round for me. A horrible first round for me. Don't worry.
Is winning this battle.
Give me a little time. Horrible connection.
Gonna be the first
You
one
can
to
see.
get caught.
No way we're gonna lose this fight, though. If he's running, let's just step to him then. Yep, 2 body shots.
Fantastic punch.
Oh, got checked with that. Oh,
Good right hand.
just letting him shoot off a little bit and counter to the body.
He just misses with that jab. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then we'll.
Oh, he about to rage quit, y'all.
Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second.
Boom.
Blink of an eye, they're waiting for any little slip you do.
Boom.
So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Nice
Put that
exchange
power jab on him a little bit.
in this round. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. Caught him with a left hook.
Switch that stance.
Threw the hook, didn't land. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
All right. We're gonna get him.
Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
That was
Joy Vlog says, "Hey, Fight Hype guy, are you scared of Benavidez?" No, that's my boy, man. I like David. It's one of the nicest people I get to talk to in boxing. He's a good dude. Definitely like David. All right, I'm gonna go a little quiet, chat, because I'm embarrassed by these first 2 rounds. This is annoying, and I gotta be patient. When you get impatient,
it's hard to keep up.
yeah. See, let him throw that dumb shit, and let me work behind my jab a little bit, and not just keep coming in stupid.
They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
See.
That one will count. That's another scoring shot.
Making him miss a little bit more now. That's better. There we go.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight,
Boom.
the best way to
There it
win
is.
not giving up the win. Because they want to get there, they want you to stand up, toe to toe with it, and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you gotta do is you gotta frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't win.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Swing and a miss. Nice exchange here from both men.
Play a little smart
This
here.
round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Boom. There we go. It's just I don't want it to be so boring for you guys, but I do gotta let, like, when guys are, you know, boxing and playing evasive, you gotta allow the pace to be a little slow and sharpshoot. And I'm just trying to walk them down for you guys a little bit, but either way, I got this. Formula Dizzle, use your jab. About to do that. I started using it more towards the end.
Who's going to be the first one?
Yeah, they gave me that round. They gave me the last round because I did use the jab a little bit better. So now I'm going to start doing that. I said I needed 2 rounds. I think I'm good now. I'm going to settle down.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
There we go.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful,
There it is. Boom. See it? There we go, guys. That's more like it. That's more like it. Yeah, he didn't like that. Don't take the bait and just charge in. Oh, whoops.
And he caught it with a left hook.
Come on, then. Ooh, he tried it.
And they figure out the combination to this safe. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some
Boom.
aggressive fighters.
Yep.
They can terrorize the
Boom.
fight
Got him.
before they hit
Taking
the
my
first
time now.
shot.
So you gotta take your time. It's like it's realistic. You can't just go in there trying to take his head off like I was doing. If he wants to slow down and bullshit, sometimes you gotta be intelligent too and patient. See, I just threw one body shot there. I didn't try to rat-tat-tat. Now I'm picking shots. There it is.
He didn't take that jab well
See?
at all. Miss with that jab.
Ah, that was my bad. I got impatient. He was going to shoot off and miss a few more, and then I could have stepped in, but I got impatient. We won that round, though. 2-2. 2-2.
This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
It's too hard to stay
Got that.
realistic
2-2.
until you're hard.
Let's go.
One of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked.
No, we're stopping Ryan. Ain't no slobbing Ryan, Light Inferno. We're stopping him. Don't worry. Stay tuned.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
We're going to get that counter in.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Boom!
Punch.
Boy, he is on his fucking bike.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
There it is.
Aggressive fighters like this, they are a nightmare. If you are not fit,
There it is.
you are not fit,
There it is. You guys see it. Take your time. Take your time.
Great shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Nope. Yep, there it is. Ah.
You can tell he's strong.
Keep my positioning. We want to keep him near those. Ah, followed him.
Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. Very close round with 10
There we go.
seconds to go.
Boom, 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 boom. Gotta wait. And then pick my spot. Got him. I got him. There we go. Catch at angles. Don't go. I hear you, Spirit, but he is on his bike, man. He's on his bike. It's tough to come in at the angle when he's, you know, using that constant movement. Make a miss. All about timing. Yep. No, we're getting to him. He won those first 2 rounds. I was a little not playing well at all, and then just trying to cut the ring off and not just following him around. Now I'm like, all right, let me be a little more intelligent. There's that jab. Boom, there's that jab again. Come on, step off to the side, step off, and now switch direction, step in, step out, step off to the side, boom. Ah, but see, I got greedy. I just need to land that jab and reset. He wants me to stick around to exchange. For some reason, Ryan Garcia got faster hands than Terrence Crawford in the exchanges. That's stupid. Ah, shot. He ducked under that jab. Good. Come on, give me that count. All right. Back to the loose movement. Back to the loose movement. Tried to.
Misses with that jab.
Okay, go ahead and move your head. We're gonna kill that body. You keep doing that shit.
Parries away that left hook.
Come in on the angle, like you said. Let me come in on the angle. Make a miss. Make a miss. Try to check him. Come on.
They figure out the combination of this safe. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent
that was dumb. I walked right into that
That's
shit.
a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can
Counter,
still get
man.
caught.
I'm slipping
So
my
you
head
gotta
off.
go for
Boom, there it
the
is.
areas over the eyebrows.
Oh, he got it right back.
You just gotta try and
He might win this round. I don't know what happened to me this round. I got away from the game plan. Come on. Take your time with this fucking kid.
Miss with the jab.
There we go. Make him shit on himself.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
There we go. Some counter shots in there. Oh, I almost got the big one in. Let's go.
I don't know which fighter is winning this battle.
Who you guys got it scored for, chat?
He's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge his right. He's got to do his job right.
The sidestep ain't as exaggerating, Jerome, as it is in Fight Night. Like, this is this. Yeah, I mean, I could use it. It doesn't work as quite as spammy as in Fight Night, so they got it even. I'm definitely gonna stop him in the second half of this fight. I'm just not having an impressive
Can't
performance.
throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked
Boom,
out.
check hook, boom. I just want to sidestep him with that hook.
He fails to score with that left hook.
This guy's fighting a frustrating fight. I'll give it to him. Oh, do you know you can give me that counter?
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable.
Give me that counter. Come on, man. That's a counter.
Somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm. The fight is over.
There it is. There's that sidestep hook.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Nice hook there.
He didn't like that body work. He didn't like that body work.
He just missed with that left jab.
He's leaving that body open. I'm starting to just take it. Oh.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Yep, another body shot.
What a gift it is to have a...
Come on. Trying to walk him into that. Come on. Alright. Make him miss to finish the round. We got him with some counters, but Spirit said new game plan, try to fight off the back foot and counter him.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Neither man really defended.
Ain't no way he's winning this fight, guys. Promise you that. Ooh. We're exchanging. Come on, that's what I want.
Big swing and a miss.
Oh, give me that counter.
No doubt that
Let's
this
go.
fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Killing his body.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Jab does not score. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Now I'm fighting the Canelo style.
They can walk through any punches that their opponent
And it's working.
throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when it gets you.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds.
Go down, motherfucker. Yep, we're getting to him now, boys. Come on. Yeah, we got that round. We got that round. Woo!
This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
How was that round, chat? Is this game on PC? It is, Mike. It's downloadable on Steam right now. Yeah, block his onslaught, then attack him. Yeah, pretty much. That's what we're starting to do.
There's an uppercut, a big uppercut, and his knees buckled that time.
Yep.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Nice punch.
I loaded up on that one. Boom! Oh, that was the uppercut. Oh, that was the uppercut. Oh, that's the uppercut. All right, fine. I'll be the hook then, since they don't want to give me the uppercut.
Earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Switch up stance. Oh, I was already in the loose stance. I didn't even know that. Wow.
Miss with that jab.
Check hook. Boom. Right hand. Come on. Ah. Ah.
It's all offense.
Give you some of your own medicine. Come here.
Good punch.
Oh! Come on, baby. You ain't gonna take too many more of those. Ah.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
That's my round. That's my round.
Who's winning this fight right now?
I mean, I got 100% stamina. You know his stamina is low as hell from all the body shots and all the wasted punches. They only got me up around. My God. I have got to pull this bitch out. Boom! Big hook. Let's go. Ah, come on.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted with hand speed, footwork, movement.
Some of these counter windows, they're fucking me. I'm stepping over to the side and getting the body shot, and they just don't give it to me. No bitching. I gotta win. I gotta dog this out. Oh, stupid. Stay smart, Sean. Stay smart. Stay smart. Loose stance. Oh, you're not gonna give me that counter? I'll fucking slip it, and then they just, man, they let Ryan get off 3 or 4 to 1 on Terrence. What is that? Come on, he should be fucking exhausted spamming all that shit. And running like a motherfucker. He should be dead. He should not have so much steam still on those shots. This round got away from us.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that.
You're seeing frustration play out.
At any moment.
So one who draws first blood, Tom. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Come on now.
Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
He got that. Damn, this is a close one. Yeah, I lost this round.
Any closer, could it, Johnny?
It's too hard to split.
Man, but why is his stamina like that? Like, he has every bit of steam on his punches still, and he's missed so many shots and been running for his life the whole fight. He should not have that kind of energy, but whatever. We gotta find a way to win.
Right hand. We've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what
Come on.
it comes down to.
Get really? How many times do I gotta check him with a step off hook again? Come on now, game. He should be hurt at some point.
Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. You get desperate.
That's like 6 check hooks I hit him with.
You get knocked out.
Giving him his own fucking medicine. Another check hook. Another check hook. To the body. Ah, fuck the body.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice exchange here from both men.
Uppercut. Right hand. Come on, game. We are fucking him up this round with counter shots. Give us something. Give us a stun.
One shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Even a fast fighter, they will cut you to
Boom. Come on, game. You see it?
before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Boom, 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 boom. Come on. He's ready to go. Come on, game. Come on. You guys, that was maybe my best round, right? That was probably my best round. Oh, Matt's Adventures. Thank you for the $5, brother, for the super chat. I'm a big fan of Benavidez, but he can be irresponsible and is relatively untested. However, I don't think that means much. He's going to batter Plant. Good, good. Thank you, Matt, as always, brother. All right. All right, guys. Fight could be on the table. I felt like we boxed very well that round when we needed it. Whew. First ranked match could come down to this 12th. Will I win it? My hands are sweaty. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Come on, Sean.
Ooh, that punch hurt him. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a
Come on, let's get some check hooks then. Let's get back to what was working that round. Come on.
Punches with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Boom!
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Lucky that hook didn't score.
He quit.
He's been cut.
What happened? Oh, he's cut. No, I'm cut. What happened?
There you have it. It is official now.
I won! What happened? They stopped it because of what? I don't care. I won. That's the 12th round TKO, y'all. What they stop it on? I'm cut, not him.
Great shout. I look forward.
Hey, we'll take it, guys. We will take it. Oh, I had the fight won anyways. You guys see it. 106, 103 on all three cards. This man threw 1,037 punches. And I threw only 558. He was spamming, guys. Dude, he was spamming his ass off. I lost those first 2 rounds like I knew I would. But he was throwing... Damn. He was spamming. Counters. I landed 63 counter punches. He landed only 29. I blocked 223 punches. He blocked 67. 46 to 36% connect advantage. I hit him with 120 body shots. He hit with 26. Yeah, man. He was trying to fucking... He was trying to run for his dear life and spam bullshit. And I did not let it happen. My accuracy and counter punching saved the day. To the winner's cam. Honestly, guys, I'm a little embarrassed. My gameplay is so much sexier than that when I'm in my rhythm, but between the horrible connection and the sweaty hands and, you know, like wanting to look good for you guys, it wasn't impressive, but I won the fight. And I won the fight by knockout, technically. So, all right. Let me take a look here. I'm now 1-0 online. There it is. Yep, 1-0. All right, chat. Chat, who do we want to run it with next fight? I'm keeping it going. Are we running heavyweights? Do we want Muhammad Ali, Tyson Fury, or Deontay Wilder? Those are the 3 guys I'll rock with at heavyweight. Deontay, Fury, and Ali. Or do we want to do... we could do middleweight and welterweight with... I could use either Canelo, Sugar Ray Leonard, or Sugar Ray Robinson, or Roy Jones if we're doing middleweight. Hold on. Oops. Damn, these are the only way... Oh, yeah, middleweight. Roy, Canelo, Ray Robinson, and Sugar Ray Leonard. My man Sean Porter. You better start using Bud's legs more. I usually do, but Brian Garcia was on his bike. I mean, when I did use my legs more in that last 2 rounds, I began to really check him with the left hook and land some good shots, though. Wilder. Roy Jones, Sean Porter, Canelo. If I'm Canelo, I'm going to be on the front foot, man. It's not easy. I'll do Canelo. Everybody knows Canelo. We'll do Canelo. Do we want to do welterweight Canelo or middleweight Canelo? I mean, Canelo was never even really a welterweight. I don't understand the foolishness. He was a 154-pounder. I mean, he did fight at welterweight, but never at the champion level. Okay, Canelo. We'll do Canelo. All right. I'll be Canelo. Miguel Delgado, is this game only on Steam or console as well? Steam only right now, but eventually it'll be out on all consoles. All right, guys, let's do it. Oh, Castro solo champion says, I mean, as far as in and out laterally and bilaterally as you attack. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I gotta take a better angle. But I'm just a little, I'm a little like wound up with everybody watching, and then the connection was fucking terrible. I was born ready. Let's go. High voltage, 7-4 Garcia. I disagree. I was a sharpshooter. Here we go. All right. Canelo again. Oh, another bad connection. That's not fun. These connections aren't as bad. Oh, no, it doesn't feel bad. Let's go. All right, guys. Here we go. Canelito. Allow me to focus in here. Ah, got countered. All right. Canelo has a great body shot in this game. You know what? Canelo doesn't use loose movement, but I'm going to do it because I just need it right now to start. There we go. There we go. Canelo got that head movement. And I say that and get hit, but I landed to the body. That's what we want to do against Ray right now. Invest to his body. If he's going to stay in front of me, I'll switch stances. Ah! Might have let that get away from me with that counter. Maybe didn't win the round, but I'm kind of satisfied with the body work we got. How does this game feel compared to Fight Night? When you feel comfortable with the game and you're starting to get down the learning curve, it feels more like a simulation than Fight Night. It's more fun than Fight Night. Counterpunching's more satisfying in Fight Night Champion. The exchanges, waiting for that perfect moment in the middle of both guys opening up and exchanging and waiting for that perfect moment to slip and punch in between the other guy's punches feels more satisfying than Fight Night. But that being said, Fight Night was a finished, polished game, and this game still needs a lot of polish before it's ready for its street release. But I think it's on its way to being better than Fight Night, to being the best boxing sim we've had. There's that connection. To the body with the counter. That's what we want. Ooh, almost again. That's what we want. I mean, we don't want to take all those shots, but we want Ray to stay in there and let us get off to the body in the first half of the fight. Ah. Now you gotta pay. Ah. Ooh, that was the one. That's the body work we want. Let's stay in punching range, move our head, and punch those counters to the body. That's easier said than done. Oh, he fucked me up in that exchange. That was sloppy by me. Very sloppy. He might have stole the round with that. No, the exchanges are good, Brotherhood Sports. It's just I'm not playing at the highest level the game's capable at. The Fight Night Champion's cool. I mean, I still play it sometimes, but definitely have fun with Fight Night sometimes too. Both games, you have to be playing at a very high level to do the game justice, you know. There it is. Ah, come on, you didn't give me that hook to the body. Gotta be timing or speed with timing. Ooh, we fucking his body. This has been a good round. This has been a good round. Ooh! Again! There we go. Now we're looking like Canelo. Oh, that was the hook. We won that round. Good round. We needed that round. Won that round. When you throw the punches, are you using sticks or buttons? You can use both, Miguel, but I always use stick. Yeah, so here we go. That was a good round. As long as I boxed the other... Yeah, they gave me that round. Down 2-1, but that was a really good round. I feel good. We'll get to him and get to him. I'm a 12-round fighter. Ah, come on, give me the hook right there, Canelo. I didn't tell you to step back. Ooh, got a little tired there. Got greedy, wanted one more body shot. Ah, short arms. Ah. It's that distance control. Ah! Got him. Got him with that hook. There we go. Ah, come on. Ah. Tighten up, Sean. Oh, give me that counter. That was a close round. He might have got that. Damn it. We'll get him. Is it online, Ari Ahmad? Yeah, it is. On PC. Use the jab, Steven Rodriguez. I will. Tough when Ray has a serious hand speed advantage here. So, got to be smart when I open up. He's quick on the counter. See? Being smart. There we go. Beautiful, right? Ah. Stay alert, stay alert. Stuff through that body shot from way too far out. Come here, motherfucker. Alright, fuck him. I'm not just gonna chase him down and get caught. Box with you. There we go. I think I got that round. 3-2. Ray looks like he wants you to unload and take advantage. Yeah, I'm working his body, though. There's no way his stamina is at 100. But then again, Canelo's stamina ain't the best either. I think he's up 3-2. Let's box him a little bit this round, maybe. I don't know. I'll do it. I'm gonna adjust. You gotta adjust on the fly. Boom. I got to bait with the jab and then counter. Come on, motherfucker. Let's go. Let's go. Body work. Yep, and finish him off with one up top. That's how we like it. Now take a breather, because I'm spending a lot of stamina to get to him. Let him come. He'll switch up. Movement. Let's counter. Come to me now. Boom. Oh, come on. I got this round. Boom! There's the counter. Now we could box a little bit. Come on. Counter to the body, maybe, because I'm getting countered up top when I try to. Here, come on, come shoot something so I can counter it. Come on. Come on. Nah, he ain't gonna do it. We'll take the round. 3-3. Box with the boxer, just be smarter. I hear you, Spirit, but it's tough. You got to go back and forth. Sometimes you got to go after him, then you got to mix it back up. They got him up, man. I'm behind. Well, I just need to fight, man. Come on. Damn it. I thought I'd be even, man. That kind of fucked me up. I'm gonna have to get him with some big counter hooks. Boom! There's the uppercut. Boom! There's the uppercut. There we go. Got him. Got him. Alright. I'm tightening up. Tightening up, y'all. You saw it. Tightening up. Why is my health so low? Wait, what happened? Oh, I won. He quit, y'all. Something happened. He quit. We were getting to him in the 6th round. My man felt it coming. My man felt it coming. We were breaking him down. I definitely won the 6th. Definitely was starting to hit him hard. Let's take a look at the final stats. He was up. One judge had it even. The other two had him up. 4-2, 5-1. He threw 407. I threw 330. 29 counters to just 16 for him. 87 blocks to 47 blocks. But apparently he quit or something, man. Or wait, why is he the winner? What happened here? What just happened? What just happened? The ref said I won. What just happened? 2-0. I'm 2-0. I'm 2-0. You see it right there. 2 wins, 0 losses. He fucking quit. He quit to the winners cam. 2-0. And you saw me starting to be patient like Canelo and catch shots coming in. Pick them. It was hard. It was hard, but I know Mostem. Exactly. Thank you, Spirit. I know Mostem. Do we want another fight? One more fight? I'm 2-0. One more fight? Do we got one more in us, chat? Or have you guys seen enough Undisputed for now? I'm going to be dropping videos in the coming days. I wish I'd have been recording all the game. I have been doing some beautiful countering with Terrence and everything, but I pulled out those 2 wins. I'm undefeated on the stream, but still, it's nerve-wracking. Jay Billion said one more. All right, Jay Billion, we're going to do one more. We're going to do one more. I'll be right back. I just got to take a quick piss. Oh, I know what else I need. I need a smoke break. 1 second, guys. Piss break. Talk to each other in the chat. All right. Let's go, chat. Ah. All right. It's the return of the wild style fashion. This smashing hits make it hard to adapt to this. All right. What's up, everybody? I pissed loud. My bad. I should have closed the door. It's a little bit much. All right. Let's go. Let's keep it rocking. Let's keep it rocking. I'm going... This fight, I'm going to be cheap as a motherfucker. I am going to pick Sugar Ray Robinson. Bang. Okay, NM Photography, I hear you. Hold on. Oh. Alright.
I'm Todd Grisham. And
alright.
Nothing quite
Let's
like
go. Clean hands and all. Let's roll.
Here tonight. Next to me is
Sugar Ray, what's his record? 3-3?
Pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Look how high my level is, guys. I'm all the way up at 11 because of all those freaking wasted, beautiful performances in unranked. Who's my favorite fighter to play with on the game thus far? The guy I'm using, Sugar Ray Robinson. Wilder's really fun to use too. But so far it's got to be Robinson, as you would think, right? I mean, I do think SRR, Sugar Ray Robinson, is the GOAT. Wilder is super fun to use in the game, though. Jones Jr. gonna sleep me? Man, Castro solo chat. You're supposed to be on my stream, brother. You're supposed to be rocking with me. And he ain't sleeping shit. I'm 2-0. Am I gonna NM Photography? Am I gonna be at the Benavidez fight? I am. I'll be covering it. I'll be covering it ringside. I can't wait to watch those two fight. When does the game release? This is early access, so this isn't full game. It's early access. 50 fighters on the roster on PC. Full release, not official yet. But I'm guessing by Christmas time, maybe. But it could wait. It could very well be until next year. But you want them to take as much time with the game as possible and polish it as much as possible. No good if a game comes out, but it's not ready. You know, it's not finished. So. Sugar Ray Robinson. Everyone said he had 19 losses, but the man was really 131-1 in his prime. So, something like that. 100 plus wins with only one loss. The one loss was to Jake LaMotta, who he beat 5 times. Then I think he wound up losing overseas to Randy Turpin, and that's how he lost the middleweight title and won it back a second of 5 times in a rematch. All right, here we go. I am in the blue corner. I am blue. Oh, wait, I'm Ray Robinson. Good. So there's no confusion here. I'm going to start off loose. Loosey-goose.
And he just missed with that left jab.
Nah. Tighten it up. That's how we start. Good start.
There's an uppercut. A big uppercut. And his knees buckled that time.
Oh, why did I miss that? Come on now. I should have thrown it straight.
That's the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
Let's just kill his fucking body. This guy ain't protecting the body.
And you're looking at the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Killing his body. This is an easy fight.
Through the hook, didn't land.
Sugar Ray's so good. Come on. You're just delaying the inevitable. See that body work? Oh, whoops, whoops. Okay, I'm getting silly. Staying in there, taking shots. Come on.
This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Come on. Yeah, we took that. We took that round. Body work. Keep turning on the inside constantly. I got you, Castro.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
This is an easy fight. I shouldn't have too much trouble here if I do what I'm supposed to do. Let's try a little boost movement on him. Man, I don't need to be sloppy like that.
Punch landed. Perfect punch. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick. The puncher
Getting impatient.
his fist back to block.
There we go.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Neither man really defending themselves.
Trying to hook off the jab. Okay, he's being defensively sound there. Cautious. These guys, I make all these guys fight cautious.
Should we be surprised if
We'll step off, reset. Come on.
Considering how much they've emphasized their physical. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Boom, boom, to the body. Working that body, folks. That's what you gotta do in the early rounds.
This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job
He
right.
says, never mind that inside turning didn't exist when he was punching. That's why it's not there like it was for Canelo. You were dodging the things up close. Yep. I play Fight Night Champion, do the right thing. I like Fight Night Champion, but try this game out if you have a computer, man. They're like the high levels of this feel more simulation style. Something about the exchanges and counter punching just feels good. And something about the movement and positioning. As you see, me and him are jockeying for positioning so much before even punching. Alright then, let me tighten the stance up.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer,
We're winning that exchange. Nobody could shoe shine to the body and finish up top better than SRR. Sugar Ray Rocks.
Still get caught. So you've got to go for those poke areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just
Ooh, we killing that body, guys. Oh my god, we are killing it. We're killing it. Killing the body. Make him shit on himself. Make him shit on himself, Ray. Make him shit on himself, Ray. Boom. Now he's looking for it up top. He quit. He quit. He knew what was coming. That's 3 in a row. All 3 by quit. Now that one was no funny business. I was beating his ass. And he knew what was happening. I was killing his body. And we all know what was coming next. 3-0. We'll keep it going. We'll keep it going. We won't leave on that. I was up 2-zip. Oh, he was up. Man, they're tripping. It doesn't matter. These guys know what's coming as the fight goes on. In those body shots, he landed 4 body shots. I landed... Oh, no, he landed 18 body shots to my 62. He landed 4 counters to my 14. We both threw 149, but I landed 72 to his 66. So there we go. 3-0. 3-0. Come on, Castro. Don't hate. Don't hate. It's a dub. Your boy's 3-0. Three wins, 0 losses. Numbers don't lie. I know it's annoying. I'm sorry. Oh, we getting them. We're getting them. We're getting them. Good mixing it up and blocking, too. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, 619 Cali Factor says Wilder. You want some Deontay? I got you. They made Deontay like you guys that play fighting games. Kind of like the Akuma of the game, the glass cannon. He punches harder than everybody, but they also gave him... let me look at his traits. You'll beat me with Roy Jones on Fight Night, do the right thing? Well, depending on how often you play the game and how good you are at it, you probably would. Fight Night... I'm pretty good at Fight Night Champion when I'm in it, when I'm playing for 3-4 months in a row, you know. But as you know, do the right thing. You probably play it a lot. You know, you got to be in rhythm when you play games competitively, whether it's 2K or Fight Night or anything. Why do I think Floyd was never in Fight Night and probably not this one? Money, money. But he was in this one. He was in This is the last boxing game I believe Floyd was in. Fight Night round 2. Yeah. I was trying to see if he was on the back of the box too, but he was in that. Bruh, is this still in beta or what? Asked Brent Boyer. It's called Early Access. It's a glorified beta, basically, and it's only in on PC. Are the Yankees done choking in the playoffs? Probably not. I don't even think it's choking, Miguel Delgado. We just get our asses handed to us by the Astros, who are a better baseball team. You know? Kind of like how my 49... What the 49ers did Sunday was closer to choking. Like Kyle Shanahan calling those terrible plays to get our quarterbacks hurt. But the Yankees, they just lose to better baseball teams. All right. 3-0. I got the request for Deontay. Let's keep it going. Knockout Kings 2001, PS2, let's go. I heard... Now, that's the one with De La Hoya and Mosley on the cover, right? I think that's an awesome cover. That might be one of the dopest covers in a boxing game ever. Knockout Kings 2001 on PS2. But the problem is, I heard the game was awful. And I never actually got to play it. But, so traits. Okay, Deontay, increased damage of power punch, straight punches thrown to the head by 25%. But an increased knockdown chance on power punches thrown by 50%. Damn. Okay, so basically though, you can't get hit by big shots if you're Wilder, or else they're gonna get you knocked out. You can't get hit when they hold down the power modifier. You can't get hit, or it's gonna be a problem. Got it. All right, Wilder it is. This could be the last one. We'll see. L-Dub Boxing, what's good, brother? Good to see you in the chat. Castro said, nah, choose an all-around good boxer. Maybe next fight, Castro, because I got a request for Wilder a couple times, so I'll play some Deontay. Hopefully this dude's not Tyson Fury, because Tyson's so overpowered in this game. So good. They made him the best overall in the game, better than Sugar Ray Robinson. Blasphemy. Okay, Ali. Damn, son is 30 wins with 20 losses? Sheesh. Whew. All right, we got our work cut out for us a little bit here, folks. And a bad connection to boot. Fuck. Let's go. All right, let's use our length on Mr. Ali here. All right. Damn it. All right, let's go. Change stance. All right. Try that out. I gotta invest in that body a little bit. There we go. Oh, beat me on the jab. Okay. I'm just taking my time, folks. Trying to work my way into this with Wilder. I haven't played with Wilder since the beta. Oh, good check hook by me. Let's go. Oh. Boom! Come on, that's sleep. Why am I trying to check hook a Wilder? Use straight shots. Got him. Ah, why am I reaching down there to the body like that too much? Fight smart. Let's go. Power jab, straight right hand. We got a jab with Ali. He won that round, but I'll be fine. I'll be fine. How would I use Shakur once he's available? I'd like to use him at mid-range. I'd start off, try to sharpshoot guys with his southpaw jab, and then when they try to get at me, I would like to just kind of walk them into shots and counterpunch at mid-range, not too far out. See, my array of attack is extremely limited. Oh, with Wilder? Right, but it's okay. We can win the fight with him like that. I'll still mix in some body shots and stuff like that here and there. Oops. But I gotta be smart. I gotta use his bread and butter first and foremost. There it is, see? He's got a hell of a power jab. Yeah, come on. We're gonna win this. Ooh, kept him on the end of the right hand, brought the hook behind it. Power jab. Hold on. Power jab. Power jab. Alright, oops. Ah, I tried it. There it is. Ah, too close. Boom. Oh, see, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Alright, Wilder. All right. We got hurt for the first time in today. That's all right. Oh, go ahead and do your little dance. That's all right. We'll see. Got to be smart with Deontay. We got a glass cannon here. Oops, can't get hit with that shot. Shit. Oh, okay. He's styling on me. I see. We'll see about it. We'll see about it, buddy. Two zip. And damn, Deontay's stamina is not good. Damn, they skipped that round. I didn't even get to go back to my corner. Alright. He quit or what? That's 4 in a row. For some reason, the man quit. Now, that one was some bullshit, but I'll take it. 4-0. He was 30-20. I'm 4-0. What is going on? That one was fishy. He must not have wanted to fight anymore. Got these dudes quitting. That one I'm not proud of at all. Technically, I had 4 counters to his 2. 21 blocks to his 7. He was throwing a lot of punches, and I was just trying to walk him down with a power jab. But I win. You see it. I don't know what that was all about. But 4-0. 4-0. Undefeated. Undefeated and undisputed. Alright, last one then. Last one. We'll be Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard. Alright, where's Sugar Ray at? Did I skip welterweight? There it is. Go with Sugar Ray Leonard, one of my favorites of all time. Bomb Squad. Yep, Cali Factor. I did it for you, bruh. I got you the Deontay win. I didn't like how it went down, but we got it. Jorge Linares. Yeah, something was wrong with that last one for sure, Spirit. Something was up. I wasn't feeling too good about that Ali fight. Did not get off to a good start. Is Tyson on there? Tyson Fury is, not Mike Tyson. He's using Kell Brook. Man, he's a brave man. This guy's a brave man. He must be a loyal Brit. Kell Brook and Sugar Ray Leonard, guys. No excuses here. All right, let's go. Oh, how's that for opening combo? Oh, Sugar Ray Leonard's so amazing. Oh, he's so amazing. He's so good. So good. Oh. Oh, okay, Kell Brook, okay. Sugar Ray! Hold on, hold on. Oof! Come on. Ah, too much. Got a little greedy. Speaking of which, let's loosen up the movement, see if we can walk him into a nice little step over hook. Come on. Bum! Come on. Okay, come on. Oh, he didn't want to step in. That was man. Man. Sugar Ray Leonard is so fun, as you guys can see. He gets off like no other in terms of combinations. Even Sugar Ray Robinson isn't as fast as Ray Leonard in this game. Ray Leonard got the fastest hands pound for pound in the game. It's him, and then Roy and Ray, and then Fury and Ali. Like, that's like the tier. Switch to Arrow, says Big Chill Finesse. He's not in the game yet. Big Chill. Only Bud is. Only Bud is. Cool Boy Steph, not in the final roster. Nope. But I believe Inoue is. Alright, here we go. I'm going loose with the movement. Oh, we're going to see if we can walk him into something. Come on, walk into it. Walk into it. Woo! Oh, walk into it. Walk into it. Don't forget the jab. Don't forget the jab. Touch the body. Here we go. Oh! Let's go. Sugar Ray is so fun to play with, man. Ah. Tighten it up. Ooh. Ray's such a beast, man. He could just get off 2, 3, 4 punch combos, no problem. I want to walk him into one. Come on. Come on, buddy. Get aggressive. Boom. I feel bad for this guy using Kell Brook, man. It's a mismatch. It's a mismatch. EA Sports going to crush Empire Plan. Watch New Fight 6 OTW on the way. Is this the full game, Boxing Beast? No, just early access on PC only. Let's see. I wonder how sharp and fast Mosley will be. He was one of the most explosive fighters of all time, for sure. Kell stands no chance at this rate. Yeah, hell no, man. It's just a mismatch. I feel bad for the guy for picking him. Oh, Myanmar the one, Artman. It's Ant-Man. It's called Undisputed, brother. Spence not being in the game says a lot, says Steven Rodriguez. What do you mean? What do you mean? Ah. Alright, let's go. Start sloppy there. Go ahead and try to go to my body. I'm gonna catch the shots down there and come back. Oh, okay, good combo. Eat to the body, Ray. Oof, just Ray's unfair. You could just spam the combos to the body. I want that. Oh, he got me one. Okay, alright. Alright, come on. Now we're doing a little bit of rock'em sock'em. Hold on. Damn it. I'm trying to... Come on. Hook off the jab. See it. Good work, Kel. Good work. Good work. Good work. Good work, Kel. Oh, hook off that jab. You saw it. Boom! Locked him into it. He low-key whooping me, Reza got... No, he's not. That's 3-zip. That was his most competitive round. He ain't whooping me. He's gonna get stopped, Rezi Gutta. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. He's not going to 10. Forget 12. Who is Berlanga gonna sign with? I don't know yet. I don't know, man. I feel like Matchroom, if I had to guess. I feel like he's going to go to Eddie Hearn and them at DAZN. 3-zip. 3-zip. Let's get this stoppage, though, man. I want a knockout for you guys. Shut up, dogs. Boom. Ooh. Oh, okay, good job of the body kill. Boom! Checked him with the hook. Let's go. Jab. Body. Break him down. Break it down! Ah, okay. Oh, good work, Kel. See, I appreciate the work, Kel. He's working. Boom. Little stop him jab. Little stop him jab. Come on. Oh, good head movement. But slow down a little bit there, son. Bum! We're going to stop him, guys. I'm getting a little greedy in those exchanges sometimes, but... Switch the movement up. Switch the movement up, and we're gonna walk him into one. Nope, just what I want. He's smart. He knows what I'm trying to do there. We're about to loosen up the movement on him. Bro, you got sugar? How you not beating Kel? I'm beating Kel. Beating him easy. Beating him easy. Beating easy. Let's go. Trying to walk him into something a little flashy here for you guys. Come on. Bait him in. Bait him in. Ah. Oof. Ah. Step off. Don't forget, don't just stand there. Come on, I gotta step off a little bit. Watch this. Ah. Good work, Kel. Good work, Kel. Oh, good. I like those combos he throws. Mixes them up. Nice. Ah. All right. I'm trying too much to sell out on it. There it is. Counter. That's what I want. Boom. That's the one I want. Yeah. Boom. That's the one. That's the one. Sometimes when you sell out on that counter, though, you know, you can get caught with other stuff. But I got a couple of them. We got that round still, but he got some. He's doing some good work. I gotta give him credit. I like that little step-in combo he does, where he throws to the body and finishes up with the hook up top. He does it well. Dude's good. If he wasn't using Kell Brook, this would be a much tougher fight. Getting scraped? Rezi Gutta? Nah. Play with Terrence Crawford next. Maybe I will. Maybe I will finish up with one more Bud Crawford. Here we go. Come on. Boom. Ooh. We're getting close with some of these perfect counters, though. Ooh. Come on, Kel. Go ahead. Shoot your shit off. Catching it. getting the better of those exchanges. Yep. Yep. He started off slow but is more active now. Yeah, he's trying, but yeah, he's getting desperate. He's gonna walk into something soon. He knows he's down 6-0. Let me just be smart with the counter punching. Oh, he's ready to go. Come on, he can't take much more of the body like that. Let's see if we can walk him into a big counter. Boom. Oh. Ah, tighten up. Oh, really? Watch this. Oh, wait. Jab, right hand, body. Yep. Finish up top. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, he's ready to go. Come on now. How much more I got of denim? Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Bap, bap, bap. Don't do it. Now you're hurt. Oh. Ooh, what an exchange. Damn. Oh, that was clean. That was clean. I like that. That was clean. He pulled it off. Them chocolate brownies, me mandatory. No, I can move up. I can fight Golovkin, or I can fight my mandatory. You know, like when I went to United States, beat Sean Porter. I beat Sean Porter. Let's go. Let's get him. Let's get me mandatory. Ooh. 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 Come on. He needs to get hurt on one of these. Walk into it. Walk into it. Ooh, good body shot. Tighten up the stance. Come on, bruh. You got some rounds to catch up on. I don't... Ooh, good shot. Come on. Got him to the body. Uppercut. Down goes Kelbrook. Finally. Man took a lot. This man took a lot. 3, 4. That's it. Not even trying to beat the count. We put his ass out. Knockout. Knockout. Ooh! Knockout. Your winner. Yeah. 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 KO. Perfect. Look. All right. Beat his ass. Look at that. 44 connect percentage to 57 for me, 42 counters to 17 to him, 156 blocks to 90 to him, and add it all up, we finally get a knockout instead of a rage quit. 5-0. 5-0 with the KO, finally. We did it. And the soul still burns. Shout out to my wife Samantha in the chat. Love you, babe. Dang. We did that. We knocked out Kell Brook off that uppercut. 5-0. Finally with one knockout, because all the other wins were by rage quit. Alright. Sean wins, but the soul still burns, as Samantha references Soul Calibur. Alright, guys. Should that if this is the last, I might even have my editor hating me at this point for playing so much video games on FightHype. Chat, give me a 1 if we want one more fight, a 2 if we leave on a high note after that knockout, 5-0. Go ahead and tell me. James, there is no Inoue in the game yet, brother. There's no Inoue in the game. I believe he is in the final roster, but he's not in early access roster. So that's that. If you guys came to check out, earlier, the Benavidez plant breakdown, rewind to earlier, touched on that for about an hour before we started playing the game a little bit. 2. I'm getting more 2s. I'm getting, maybe get up out of here on a high note, but now I'm getting some 1s. But my wife's 2 counts for like 5 votes, so I'm gonna need some more. James is giving a 2 now. 2 means we're done. You guys know that, right? 1 means keep going. 2 means we're done. Okay, 1 from J Billions. They can't deny or argue the 5-0. I even won you over, Castro. You were one of the skeptics in the beginning, but we kept it. Samantha, 1 is keep it going. Uno. Okay. All right. No, I hear you, James. Give Samantha some time, but now Samantha's voting 1. I know, right? 3. SLK goated. Made up his own option. All right. 1 last. For reals. 1 last. And it's Sugar Ray Leonard, because he's just so easy to play with. Let's go. Or do we do... we'll do Tyson Fury. We'll do Tyson Fury, because we did Ray Leonard, we did Ray Robinson, we did Terrence. Or no, some people asked for Terrence again. Try Bud. You guys want Terrence again? All right. We're an American channel at the end of the day, so we'll let the Yankees... Terrence it is. Terrence Bud Crawford. If I lose, I'm fired. They just posted on Twitter. Wait a minute. Hold up. I'm checking the official FightHype channel to make sure. Okay. Thank God. That's not there. You lied. You lied, Castro. You're just trying to motivate me, though. I know what it is. I appreciate it. You're just trying to motivate me at this point. Let me see here. Oh, I do have a live round-by-round set to go tomorrow, by the way, everybody, for the Amanda Serrano and Alicia Bumgardner co-headlining both undisputed featherweight, super featherweight title fights. So, yeah, I will be doing a live round-by-round. I'm actually trying to get Michaela Mayer to come on for maybe 5 minutes. You know what? Let me continue that for a second. What's a live round-by-round? Maybe I should consult her about this when I have time to actually text. But I have time right now. Live. No, I'll send her a video of one of the round-by-rounds we've done before. Want to have Michaela come in after Bumgardner's fight, at least for 5 minutes, just to see, or even during the fight, to say what she thought of Alicia and all that kind of stuff. So, if someone quit, does it count on my record? Yeah, I've had 3 or 4 people quit already, so that's why I got most of my wins, is by people quitting, rage quitting. And one of them was weird, though. The guy was winning, and he quit anyways. I got dogs. I want them to shut up. But come on now. Give me a fight with Bud already. This is taking too long. Let's go. Bud's traits. When throwing a combination of punches, deal 3% increased damage per punch. and fights with 100% proficiency when he fights in the opposite stance, but I can't switch with him. Like, yeah, this is taking too long. I'm going to have to go to welterweight, maybe. Play with Rolly? I would love to play with Rolly. He's not in the game. Alright, let's go to welterweight then. And I'll still rock Bud. This is going to be tougher, though, because I'm going to run into a Ray Robinson or a Ray Leonard, and they're better than Bud. Is Fulton in the game? No, he's not. Play with Rolly or Blair the Flair? Come on, someone step up to the challenge. Yep. Oh, man, my neck. Man, no one wants to step up, guys. We got them shook. We might have to move over to heavyweight and do Tyson. I'll give it another couple seconds. Boots? Nah, Boots ain't in the final game. They're ducking Bud. They are. They hella. Look at this. You guys are silly in the comments. Okay. Disgraceful. Nobody wants that smoke. Let's back out and try again. Try it again. Chris, is it online? It is. If you got a PC, man, you could download it on Steam. Kodo, I think, is in the final game. Not in early access, but that would be awesome. If I don't get a match with Bud in the next minute, I'm going to try heavyweight. It'll probably be easier there. You never know. Sometimes with these games, too, you got to restart your game. Is there any PBC fighters on there? I want to see how they put Ruiz together. I think Ruiz is in the final version. Wilder's obviously in. Sean Porter's in. He was PBC. I'm trying to think. Caleb Plant is in the final roster, just not in early access. Damn, they are ducking. All right, guys, we're desperate to get a fight. Let's just go to Tyson Fury. Let's go find the big Dosa. Gypsy King. Who else though from PBC is on there? I'm trying to think, man. I think Joe Calzaghe's. I mean, he's not PBC. I'm just starting to think of other people in the game. Duran, Holyfield. Am I gonna have to restart this game? Nope, we're good. Yeah, I'm playing with other people, Chris. Yep.
This rivalry has been
Yep, this is online.
Spills over tonight at the CompuBox Academy.
Fury versus Fury. Oh, we got a tough. He's 14 and 16, guys, but don't sleep on these guys with experience. These tough, rugged journeymen.
Tyson Fury. He stands and imposes.
All right, 14 and 16. The man got experience. He got 30 professional fights under his belt. I'm 5-0. Fought a lot in the amateurs, a lot in the unranked scene. I medaled as an amateur. Had a great, stellar amateur career, but this is the pro game, and I'm favored, obviously. 5-0, burgeoning prospect, but I'm taking on a 30-fight veteran here. A man who's probably seen all the different styles, probably has a few tricks I haven't seen yet put in front of him, but we'll be just fine. All right, here comes the Gypsy King. I'm here to punish the middleweight, punish the Dosa, punish the weightlifter, punish them all, beat them down, spank them like a baby. Because they are absolute dog shite. Every last one of them.
heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Gypsy King.
Because pound for pound doesn't fucking exist, does it? Does it? When you're 6'9", 260, 270, 85 million stone, it don't matter, do it? There is no pound for pound. With the Gypsy King, it's all rubbish. It's all bullshit. Absolute bollocks. I could beat them all. One hand time behind my back after fucking me wife 6 times the night before. Doesn't matter. Alright, let's go. Peace out, James. Peace out, James. I wish you would stay for the final fight, bro. This is it. Fury versus Fury. I got the Bruce Lee trunks on. Yellow and black. I can't be too overconfident against this man. It's fighting man. Come on. Fighting man. Fighting man. Up. Invest to the body.
This one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
He is sloppy. Hold on, let me loosen up the movement then if I'm gonna fight like that.
You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
There we go. Letting them hammer away too much there. What the fuck?
Exchanges from both men in this round. He just misses with that jab.
Woo! Couple hooks there. Step off. Take a little walk. Oh! Jab. Oh! Boom! Boom! Oops, hold on. Step off, step off. Oh, I'm cut already. Shit. Uh-oh, I'm cut. Otto Wallin style. Damn. I can't be getting hit like that, man. Shit. Oh, no, he's cutting me up. That's what I get. Clowning against a tough journeyman. This is what I mean. Shit like this happens against journeymen. Shit like this happens against journeymen, man. I'm cut. I'm cut. I won that round, but I'm cut. I'm cut. It's what happens when you underestimate another man. Every fighting man with 2 hands and a pair of balls has a chance in there. It's quite easy for you sitting down at home, isn't it? To think a fighting man has no chance, but clearly he does. Clearly he does. Bleeding from the eye. In a proper fight now, proper tussle. Gonna have to dig down. Use me smarts, but use me balls.
He just missed with that left jab. Got out of the way that right hook. Fails to score with that left hook. Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent.
Not letting him hit me that much. Don't want him to touch that. There, just as I say it. See, you gotta either choose between talking and playing slightly not as good or shutting up and playing really well. So I hope you guys don't mind when I quiet up a little bit. Let me tighten it up for a second here. Plant my feet. I didn't need to do that. I didn't need to exchange like that. What am I doing? I didn't need to get greedy like that. The fuck am I doing? Winning this round easy. I just gotta box him to start. We got that round though. Sausage! Big sausage! Use the uppie. Short left uppercut. I hear you, Castro. Ben Davison in the corner. Let's go. Sugar Hill. Manuel Stewart. What am I doing? I'm trying stupid things. Come on. Alright. Allow me to whip his ass, y'all. Oh shit. He's coming. He's coming this round. He's coming.
Through the hook, didn't land.
There we go. There we go.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Let me get out of there. There we go. We're countering them, but we're taking punishment too. We're countering them good, but we're taking punishment. Oh, good body shot. Fuck you, buddy. It's alright. Oh, good work by him that round. Might have still won it, but maybe not. He's throwing a lot of punches, though. I'm economical in my shits. But that might have been his round. 2-1. Nope. Oh, no. They gave him all three? Jesus. Alright. Alright. We got to pull this out. Alright. Alright. Time to get real. What am I doing? Come on, man.
Chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fights.
Sometimes on a day when you're fighting like that and you punch them, you want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Gets out of the way of that left hand. Shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful though.
Ooh! Ooh! Getting them. Better round. Better round.
Distance for that uppercut. You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Power, that might be
getting them.
That power might be the equalizer.
Got greedy there. Pick the shot. Pick the shot. Off the jab.
And he caught him with a left. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
We won that round. We won that round. 3-1. We needed that shit. Winning streak in danger. It is officially. But we got this shit. We got this.
He's going to be the first one to get rocked.
a good start to the round.
In throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get
come on.
right and get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into a rhythm, the fight is over.
I'm getting sloppy. Gotta pick the shot. Be smart, man. There it is.
He blocks the hook.
It's coming. This is a tricky veteran.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook.
What a war. He's making it a war. He's making me fight.
That old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Can they change? Can they slow the pace
Ooh.
down? Can they hope to knock them down?
Come on. He's winning this. Come on. We got this.
Concentrate and relax, because you know what you can do in the gym.
Gotta pick the counters. Gotta out-counter him.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
He's bringing that heat. We're countering him, but he's bringing that fucking heat. He definitely got me fighting off the back foot. Pat Greedy, he's got me throwing get off me punches. What game is this, Raymond Charles? This is Undisputed on PC. Comes out on PS5, Xbox soon, and maybe in the next year or so. But right now it's only on computer, PC, and this is the early access. Man, this guy giving me a tough fight. I gotta have his body breaking down a little bit, though. I've killed his body. All right, let's stay sharp, chat. I can't. Just there we go. Let's move it a little bit.
Showing exceptional chins, by the way. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
If you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
These two are the perfect dance partners. When he caught him with a left hook.
He on me, man. I feel like we're winning the round, but it's not comfortable. There it is.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire will fight. You have to get them back.
Come on, give me that counter. He should be hurt. I'm hitting him with some big counter right hands, man. Oh, he got me. Got him back. Tough fight. Tough fight. Work the jab for combos and dance. When you're in the pocket, keep hitting the body. Throw the short uppercut. He's hurt to the body. Change your sequences and patterns. He's memorized them. All right, what's the score? They got me. Okay, I closed the gap. All right, I'll try to be a little less predictable. I got 12 rounds though, man. I've worked his body. He's letting go of a lot of shots. He's getting. We might hurt him at some point. Got to be smart.
to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter?
How's he getting me with that? I feel like I'm blocking
You've
him.
got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. You get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
They figure out the combination to this safe. Watch that jab.
I got the better body work right there.
Only catching air with that hook. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident.
Oh,
This one could go either way. Every round is so
yeah, this is tough. Dance, bro. Intense. Facts. Whew. He's anticipating your habits you display so far. Remember that. Yeah, use the swerve button instead of the block. Alright, man, we got him, though, guys. Let me just lock in, and we'll figure it out. We'll get the answers.
Can't land the jab there. Oh, and he comes there with a right hook.
Come on, that's a check hook, man. Give it to me.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Oh, they gave him that? Damn, that was a nasty counter. Fucker.
In this round. Bookman step back for just a moment.
Oh, that's not a counter, man? He loaded up on it, and I shot a little quick right hand. They didn't give it to me.
This fighter is not interested in
Come on!
one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast
Come on! He's ready to go!
combination before you even let one of them. That creates frustration. That's when it gets hard.
Despite what this judge's scorecard,
We got him!
Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this.
Ah, I couldn't get him in time!
These two fighters promised us
Woo! Couldn't get him in time.
us in that round.
Come on, y'all.
Fact finder, that's all it
We're gonna pull this one out from the fire.
There's the bell to start round 9. Blocks the jab.
I'm trying to hurt him in the body again, but I'm getting sloppy. Make him miss with something, and then counter.
And we may see
Got him.
an early stoppage here.
Go to sleep, man!
Look at him trying to fight his way out of this.
Go to sleep, man!
Play some defense. Didn't wait
Go to sleep, man!
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
I'm getting sloppy trying to get his ass.
When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
Let's go!
Just got rocked. Do you believe this?
Go down! Go down! Damn it. I'm gonna wake my son up. Because I want this shit. Go down! I'm the Tyson Fury that's winning, Sir Hellcat. The one in the Bruce Lee trunk. Stay down. 8, 9, 10. He's out. Oh, we had to pull that bitch out. 6-0. We pulled that one out. He was a tough journeyman. I think I took him a little lightly earlier. Got him.
And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
Oh, wow. The judges were tripping. Look, okay, so see how they have the scorecard? All the judges said, remember the predictive scorecard had me down 3-0. 2 judges had me up 8-0. And then 1 judge had it even. He threw 783 punches. I only threw 600. And remember, I exploded in the last 2 rounds. So really, a majority of those came in those last 2 rounds. I'm economic with it, guys. I like my counters, 68 to 28 counters. And I like to be selective with the shots. I almost never outland my opponents, but I always have a better connect percentage anyways. We get the knockout. Tough fight. That was a good one. We did that. We did that. 6-0. 6-0, baby. To the winner's cam, once and for all. He brought the animal out of me. He did. All right, guys, I probably overindulged in the undisputed stuff. Check back earlier, rewind earlier to see what we had to say about Caleb Plant and David Benavidez' press conference and their fight March 25th. I'll be there live, ringside, covering it for you guys. I'll be doing a live round-by-round tomorrow night of Alicia Baumgardner and Amanda Serrano co-headlining at Madison Square Garden. Hope you guys had fun. I'll be bringing back more and more undisputed content. Not so much with the live stuff, although sometimes I'll look forward to doing that. But for the most part, going to be dropping videos that I want you guys to check out in the coming. Gameplay should be better than it was. I know I went 6-0 today, but I was a little nervous with people watching. So be on the lookout. Thank you, everybody.